Good morning. Yeah, 7 o'clock. I went out to hear my son's band play last night, and I didn't get to bed till after midnight. So I stayed in bed a little longer this morning. No exercise on Sundays because they don't open until 11 o'clock in the morning when I'm in church. Anyway, the title for today's video, which I wrote yesterday, the topic and everything was written before I went to the concert last night, and it's titled, "What a Horrible Rumor." Not one, but two people called me yesterday to tell me they heard that I was suicidal. This is scandalous and completely untrue. Even when I was going through my most difficult time this summer, when I was experiencing shortness of breath for nearly 2 months, I was working to get better. When I went for treatment with an alternative health doctor and stopped taking my prescriptions twice a day, while switching to vitamins and supplements at night, my shortness of breath stopped. For over a month now, I have been going to the gym 6 days a week and exercising for an hour or more. I want to live to see and experience the positive changes I have envisioned all of my adult life. In fact, since my teenage years. Suicide? No way. It's not in my thought pattern at all. Those who claim it is are liars. I got the opportunity, of course, to talk with my son last night before the band started playing, and was talking to him about this. And he said, "Well, Dad," he said, "you were saying things like you didn't want to live in this world the way that it was." Well, it's a far cry to me from not wanting to live in this world that's run by criminals and wanting to commit suicide. I live to change the system. I live to see the transformation of America and the transformation of the entire geopolitical system of the world, as well as the economic system of the world, to one that is fair, that supports the growth of humanity. It has been said that Earth is the only planet in the cosmos that uses money. Every other planet, everything is free. The monetary system is an indebted slavery system run by criminals of the worst imaginable kind. And the ambassador and I and others are calling for their repentance. Now, there are a lot of people working to see the change that I want to see in the world. Now, the truth of the matter is, certain people that are friends of mine do not believe that there will ever be a different world. This is the way the world is. Accept it. You know, it's what it is. You know, don't fight it. Don't expect it to change, because that's a pipe dream. And I know people like that, and it irritates me that they can't see the vision, but they can't see it. They can't see it yet. There's something in their makeup that they just simply accept that this is the way it is. Well, it's the way that criminals created it to be. The master criminal of all is probably Lucifer, who was the greatest archangel, the brightest, brilliant, beautiful, smart, but wanted to be God. Not as God, not a part of God, but wanted to be in control. And so this is the control system that Lucifer set up. And lots of people have jumped on the bandwagon and have been totally intoxicated, and as after they were enticed into the system, or they were just simply trained in a system that is false. It's a false system. Money is a false thing. Even gold and silver do not have any value except the value that we place on them. It's all a created system of slavery, but by indebtedness. But we are indebted to no one. We are children of the living God. And life is the most important and precious of all the gifts that we have. And actually, we have life that never ends. But we do have lives that do end. or the life of our soul, it is my belief, is eternal. It was made in the beginning. Whatever the beginning is, it was made then. It's part of God. It will always be part of God. And there will always be that still small voice in each of us calling us back to the realization and to the memory that we are one with the Creator and that the Creator is love. The Creator is not against us. The Creator is for us. And I live with that principle, and I've lived with that principle for a long time. You know, since I was a teenager, I defined it differently back then and when I was younger because of my Christian training. I don't define it quite the same way now. I see Christianity even, or any true religion, as just simply being about love and being about truth and being about uh, consciousness and aware of who and what we are. But this idea that I am wanting to kill myself, my God, give me a break. And I guess it's being spread by some of these people that don't have a life, and I don't know if they're being paid or hired or what their motivation is, but they have false identities. My YouTube video before I went to bed last night, I just quickly looked at it. Half of the reported comments are not visible to me because they are people that I've been blocked. So there's these same people are on the bandwagon trying to attack me. Look, I'm not going to tolerate that, but I want to make it clear I'm not suicidal. Not at all. I see hope for the world. I see major changes coming, and they're in the works. And that's why I've worked with the various groups that I've worked with, as I've said before. It's why I work with the ambassador, because I work with people that bring hope for humanity, that we're actually going to be able to transcend the system of corruption that we've known as government on the face of the earth for a long time. We're going to transcend that, and we're going to be able to experience the kingdom of heaven on earth. And it will be a transitional period. I mean, it's not going to happen click with the snap of the fingers, but certain things do have to happen to actually shift the consciousness. And what those are going to be remains to be seen. But I hope that I'm an active part of it and playing a role in that. So I do thank you for listening, and I pray that you'll have a good day, and namaste. Thank you.